for this episode, since every team is pretty much only 16 games and under left, before the playoffs start, we want to actually go conference by conference and talk about every team that's currently in the playoff hunt and where we think that they will land and if they'll be a playoff team or not. But speaking of competition, let's actually talk about the Portland Trail Blazers. The Blazers, Dame has been making his case for MVP, but the problem for Dame is that he's kind of like his story in Portland this year is a Cinderella story. And it's a Cinderella story because of the fact that, yes, they're technically the number 3 seed this year. Yes, they will probably pass their win total from last year. But it's all kind of fraudulent because the schedule that they're about to play is going to be so goddamn hard, it's not going to even make sense. Let me read to you the games that the Blazers have over their last 16 games, which is why, although I think Dame right now is top 3 in MVP voting, this is going to... Okay, look, Dame to me, can steal the MVP from Harden.
No,
wait. Dame can steal the MVP from Harden if the Portland Trail Blazers can get to 50 wins. Lie to yourself.
No.
50 wins? Did you expect 50 wins from the Trail Blazers?
No, but did you expect 60 wins from the Rockets?
No.
Okay,
no,
then,
but
so
it's yet to be seen if the Rockets can get to 60 wins.
If they get to 59 wins, Harden's been incredible. Like even look at the stats.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
But we talking about going up to the end of the season, right? In terms of like big time playoff and big time games, right? Those are the reason why Russ took the MVP from Harden last year, right?
Yeah, but Russ had better stats too.
Wait a minute.
He had a fucking triple double.
Wait a minute. We were not expecting this from Dame. To end the season for the Trailblazers, they have the Miami Heat, playoff team. Cleveland Cavaliers, playoff team. Detroit Pistons, borderline playoff team. Clippers, playoff team right now. Rockets, playoff team. Celtics, playoff team. Oklahoma City, playoff team. New Orleans, playoff team. Memphis, then they get a break. Clippers, playoff team. Memphis, then they get another break with Dallas. Then Houston, playoff team. San Antonio, playoff team. Denver, borderline playoff team. Utah to finish the year, borderline playoff team. They only have like 4 games against, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of their last 16 games, they have 5 games against teams with a sub 500 record. Well, actually 4. 4 games against a team with a sub 500 record. So 12 of their last 16 games, they playing teams with above 500 records. That's damn near playoff teams.
Yeah.
If Dame can finish this out and get them to 50 wins,
no,
I'm sorry.
No.
I mean, but look,
no.
I think that I personally don't think he will. So which is no disrespect to Dame. Dame's having a great season. He should finish number 4 in MVP voting to me because Kevin Durant has still been Kevin Durant this year, and you got to give him his credit. And Steph Curry has been hurt, and although I thought that Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant kind of were canceling each other out, KD been there all year. Steph Curry ain't. It's just facts. It's just facts. So it is what it is. But if Dame can somehow do it, what do you see for this Portland Trail Blazers team in terms of your playoff prediction?
I think they'll drop a little bit. I don't think they'll finish third. I think they'll finish more around 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm.
Just because their schedule is just so damn hard. Like, the schedule was tough. Like, you can't nobody take no nights off. You can't have no injuries. But to me, it's not about this year for Portland. It's about the future for Portland. Because we were all having conversations. We were ready to trade Dame, ready to trade CJ, because we thought, this isn't working and it's never going to work. But right now, if you can make a run, and let's say you win if you can get out the first round this year and you get to the second round and you can make it tough on somebody, and with the way Zach Collins has been playing lately, you think you got a young guy that maybe can grow a little bit. You figured out something with Shabazz. That combination of Shabazz, CJ, and Dame is crazy. Hey, going into next year, you talk about them as one of the top teams in the West, possibly. You never know what's gonna happen with the Thunder.
A potential top. And they have Nurkic.
They got Nurkic.
And honestly, if you're talking to me about the Raptors,
they kind of resemble the Raptors.
But they actually have more firepower than the Raptors.
They kind of resemble the Raptors.
Because they got Dame, they got CJ. Nurkic is giving them 14 a game. Shabazz 9.4 a game. Al-Farouq Aminu 9.2 a game. Evan Turner 8 a game. Pat Connaughton 5.9 a game. Ed Davis 5.7. Mo Harkless 5 a game. Zach Collins 4 a game. And then they say Myers Leonard, who's giving them Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, he's been kind of.
You got Caleb, like you
and even Zach Collins in his last 10 games is averaging 5.2 points per game and 1 assist and 4 rebounds on 51% shooting from the field goal range, only in 16 minutes. And he's shooting 33% from the 3 this year. I mean, which, as I said when they were playing versus the Warriors, Zach Collins made a timely 3, not a game-changing, game-winning 3, but a timely 3 that stops a run. And if he can come in for them in the playoffs and they can leave him in and leave him there as a defender and be able to use up fouls, so that way when Nurkic, because Nurkic is always in foul trouble, but that's because he's a terrible defender. But you can leave him in and you can get those fouls from him.
Yeah.
Like, he can be an asset for you in the playoffs.
For Portland, this is not about this year. It's about next year and like about the future and getting the foundation. You made some bad contract decisions, but with making some bad contract,
I don't really think you did though.
But even with making those contract decisions, you got everybody locked up for a while. So you know you have a team that's gonna be here and gonna grow with each other. So, if you can finish around again, third through 5, finish out the season strong, you go into the playoffs, get out the first round. You know what? Hey, Dame, look what we got here. You ain't gotta leave. You 27 now. You just entering your prime.
Yeah.
You just finished out the season in an incredible way. I think this is the best I've seen Dame play.
Yeah,
I haven't seen Dame play.
This is the best year of his career. He's actually got a higher PER right now than Russell Westbrook, and he's actually number 9 in the NBA right now in PER.